Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Matt Doolittle, and in today's Financially Speaking, we're taking a look at the change in the retail market, in particular, how the resale market has made its mark in recent years. Here to discuss the changes to the retail industry by Resale is investment banker and contributor for Forbes.com, Richard Kestenbaum, a partner with Triangle Capital LLC. How are you, Richard?
Hey, how are you, Matt? Great to see you.
Great to see you. So why is the resale market so important in today's market?
Well, consumers are changing, and what they want now is different than what they've wanted before. And what they're looking for is personal values in the products they're making. And that means that vintage is cool and desirable. Whereas thrift stores used to be only for poor people, they're now for the cool kids. And so buying a Gucci bag is nice, but buying it on vintage is cool. Also, brands are having to change their attitude towards how they treat their consumers and how they approach them. Brands used to feel that resold products were cannibalizing the sales of first sale products. Why would someone pay the full price if they could buy the same thing for less if it's resold or vintage or thrift? Well, they're changing their attitude and they're getting involved in the market. And some brands are offering it themselves. They see it as an ability to attract customers that can't afford their price so that they get them in at a young age and hopefully keep them as they get older and develop the ability to pay first price for the products.
So Richard, is that good for the brands or bad that they can kind of pivot towards, even if they are a high luxury brand, say a Louis Vuitton that everybody knows, they know the logo, all the fancy people wear them. Is that good for them to kind of want to be in those resale markets?
It's a great question because there's a great debate going on about that very question. Many brands historically felt, no, this is bad for us. But now brands are coming around to the idea that this is good for our business because it brings in new customers and, very importantly, it helps retain existing customers. They resell their products back to the brand. The brand can authenticate the product so the person who buys it knows that it's the real thing and not a fake. There are plenty of fakes in the market. And it starts to work like the used car market. One of the reasons a Mercedes-Benz or other luxury cars have a higher price is because consumers know they can resell the car for a higher price at a later time. If you know you can resell your bag, it changes what you're willing to pay for it, because you know you can get back anywhere from 30 to 70% and sometimes more than 100%, but generally 30 to 70% of the value. And that changes what the bag costs you. And that changes everything.
Well, can these resale companies be profitable at the end of the day? I mean, they're really just bringing in stuff and turning it around. I know when I used to take in a video game and they'd give me $2 for it and I'd see it on the shelf the next day for 25.
Right. Well, it's very hard to be profitable in resale. And a lot of money has been raised for companies to be everything to everybody in resale. And those companies have not succeeded in becoming profitable yet or getting a return. Some of them have eked out small profits, but getting a return on their money, that hasn't happened. What we are seeing now is resellers being able to make a profit by focusing narrow and deep on a very specific segment of the resale market. And that seems to be where the market is headed. We are also seeing brands get into the business to resell just their own products, and that is becoming profitable for certain brands.
Well, that's great information, Richard. And I love the resale markets. I love going through the thrift stores and seeing what I can find and all that. And thanks for all that. We'll make sure we have a link to your website, trianglecapitallc.com on our website, as well as this segment. You can find it all on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much.